I'm Lauren Altizer, and this video will cover some technology tools for formative assessment. Tool number one is Kahoot. You're probably familiar with Kahoot, but we're going to look at an in depth way to use it for flipped learning or the station and rotation, including some video. Kahoot can be used with any grade level. It's good for any content area, and there are live play or student paced options. Kahoot has a lot of different variety as far as the question types that are offered, including multiple choice, but also some more advanced questions like typing in answers or arranging a puzzle to put things in a certain order. There's also polling, dropping pens, and if you have an upgraded account, you can use open-ended question word clouds and have kids brainstorm. Kahoot is available at kahoot.com. You may be familiar with using Kahoot in your classroom for formative assessment, but I was interested in exploring how we could use Kahoot for flipped learning or in blended learning environments using video. So I discovered that Kahoot has options to insert videos in there. So I'm going to use a traditional Kahoot and show you how you can develop a flipped lesson with some formative assessment embedded. So we're going to create a new Kahoot. The first thing that you would want to do is hit add slide, and then there's a big media option, which is going to let you insert a video into your Kahoot. And then you can upload anything that's on YouTube. So it could be something that you have created for the students or something that is already, and I'm just going to click on this prior video and add it in there. Okay, so students would watch the video and then they would get some questions on Kahoot. So I might type in here, what is the video ending prayer verbs? And then I would type in my options. I would start with some easier questions just to see if they can remember those things. And I would see if they can apply it a little bit. So I might add for this particular topic a type answer question. So I might give them a subject, pronoun, and a verb, and the students would have to enter the answer in this box. Another really cool feature of Kahoot is that you can add those slides in between. So if you know there's a concept that students commonly have misconceptions about, you can insert some reminders after that question so that those students who got that question wrong will get some feedback, and then maybe you would insert another question in there later that covers that same topic. And then one of my favorite things to end a Kahoot with is to add a poll type question. So you can let students give you their level of understanding of the topic or how they're feeling about it. So I generally just use the same like 5, 4, 3, and then 1 scale in my class, similar to like a fist to 5 kind of thing. So you would just type that in there. The kids provide that feedback, and then you can use that information that you got from the questions and from the student polling to help you develop your lessons or maybe create student groups for the next day. So I hope that's helpful and a new use of Kahoot for you. The next tool that we're going to look at is called Blukit. It can be used with any grade level in any content area, and it can be live play or solo. Students love to play Blukit. It offers lots of repetitions, and you can word these questions so that they require some higher order critical thinking. You can even have students look at reading passages and answer questions about those. There's 14 different game modes for students to enjoy, and question types can include images, audio, equations. Students get live feedback in Blukit, and the teacher can view live reports. And for flipped learning or for a station rotation or blended learning environments in the classroom, it's got this gamified element that kids love. You can put them in teams together as a station. They can play against one another. It can be solo. I really love that it gives both the kids and you feedback. The kids get immediate feedback as they answer a question wrong. It tells them the right answer, and they can start processing. And by the end, after they've played a few rounds, they usually have the answers down. But I really love the feedback that it gives me. I can tell how many of my students are getting what percentage they're scoring overall, how many questions they got correct, incorrect. I can look at the leaderboard. And then my favorite feature is I can look at the actual questions and I can sort those by the incorrect percentage. So if there's a high number of students that got a question incorrect, I can see which concept they're struggling with or which kind of question types they're having an issue with. So it's just a really cool. They enjoy collecting the books, and it's very easy to create. You can even import if you have vocabulary sets on Quizlet, you can import those into Blooket and make a fun gamified environment or station for your students. Enjoy. I'm Lauren Altizer, and this video will cover some technology tools for formative assessment.